Okay, hey Slayers, and welcome to Sonic Spinball. So Sonic Spinball is a Sega Genesis game, I'm not thinking, also released on the Game Gear, and maybe a Master System port, because I've become, over my months of doing YouTube, which is only a few, and it's a very short time. Over my time of doing YouTube, I've come to realize there's a lot of Master System ports we didn't receive here in America, which I already knew that, but like I never knew to what scale it was on to like now. So, but that's really off topic. Anyway, Sonic Spinball is a spin-off Sonic game released, if I'm correct, around the same time as like... Really? If I'm correct, this was released like around the same time as like Mean Bean Machine, as this game is based off of, was it Sat AM or The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog? Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. Is it Sat AM or The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog this game is based off of? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog too, but I could be wrong, and it might be Sat AM. But this is based off one of the Sonic TV shows, and it came out around the same time as like Mean Bean Machine. Like, I'm not gonna say the exact same time, but definitely around the same time. And basically, this is just a pinball game. Like, there's really no other way to describe it. It's kind of just a Sonic pinball game. Basically, Eggman has built this evil fortress on the ocean, and you know, you being Sonic, you can't allow that to happen. You have to go, foil his evil plans, like you always do. And basically, you just play pinball. So if you're a fan of pinball, you'll be a fan of this. I'm not. A lot of people, this game has a very like mixed audience. From what I can see, a lot of people are genuinely like in love with this game, but then a lot of people literally cannot stand it to the point they won't even come near it. And where I stand is, I've never beat the first level, really. I've never played, because I haven't played it enough. Like, I've played it a bunch. Like, how do I put this? Like, I've never played it to actually play it. Like, if I ever loaded this game up, it was on one of those old AT games, Sega Genesis consoles, and that was just really to look at it and just, like, wonder why it was made. I mean, I understand why it was made. It's a pinball game, Pinball games sell. A lot of people like pinball. I'm not a big fan of pinball myself, but I do respect pinball. Never think I don't respect pinball, because pinball is what led to what we have today. So thank you for that, pinball. You're basically like the grandfather of arcades. So I like pinball, but I never really saw the place for this game. Like, it's kind of always just been there for. It's not that I just don't care about it. It's just I haven't really thought too much about Sonic Spinball. Like, it's just one of those games that's there. It's a spin-off Sonic game, but to me it really doesn't feel like a Sonic game. Of course, it's not like canon or anything. It would never be canon. There's just no way. It's not canon, but it's just kind of there. It's just like one of those spin-off Sega Genesis games that you look at and yourself, wow, I can't believe they made this. Hey, get it for a couple seconds and just think about it and all, and then you proceed. It's one of those games like you play one time and you've really seen all you've needed to see. Like I said, I haven't ever made it past the first level, and it's not that the game was bad. I just never really have cared enough to make it past the first level. Like, what am I gonna do once I make it past the first level? I'm literally never gonna play it again. Actually cleaned up, so I've actually never been this far. Have I? No, I have. You're supposed to not do that. You're not supposed to do that. You're actually supposed to, if I could get up there, I actually want to beat the level for you guys if I can. I probably can't, but if I can get in the tube, we can maybe beat this. Basically, you follow Eggman's plans, you play pinball. It has a story. It's like the story's been like one of those stories like I just had to play. I just need to know what happens. So like I said, that's why I really haven't gotten too far in this. It really just comes down to, do you like pinball or not? Because if you don't like pinball, you won't enjoy this one. If you are an avid pinball fan and you still believe like pinball is one of the greatest things ever, like, I've never really seen the point of a pinball video game. Like, honestly, pinball, well, I don't like I'm okay with pinball. I will play pinball. I had a pinball machine at one time, but I've never like really like been an avid pinball fan. Like, I like pinball. Pinball is one of those things you play that I'll have fun playing from time. That's what I'm playing at the moment. It's fun to play. I'll play it. But pinball isn't like those things I need to play. And even then, I never understood the point of pinball. I can't get up here, can I? I never understood the point of pinball video games as what's the point of having a video game that replicates pinball when that's just really, then that would like negate the point of a pinball machine, which is the whole reason pinball exists. But that's just always been my preference. Some people, I need to have pinball in video game form. I need it. It needs to be a thing, and it's a thing for the people who have a niche popular. It's a whole bunch of free to play pinball games on a lot of systems, from the Xbox to PlayStation to Nintendo consoles. So there's a lot of free pinball experiences out there, and there's probably a lot of better pinball experiences out there. But if you want the Sega treatment, you want a pinball Sega treatment, this is really it for you. And I'm pretty sure Sega themselves have made real pinball machines, which you can't emulate pinball, something that requires a physical pinball, which, like I said, pinball games to me in general. I'm not bashing pinball games or people who like pinball games. To each their own. You should like what you want to like and never let anyone tell you not to like it. I don't see the point of pinball games. That's just my opinion though. Anyway, I'm trying to get up this thing. That's really where I stand, and that's really like kind of the end of the review part. For prices, this is one of those like cheap Genesis games. You can get this game because this game isn't like terribly long or anything. This game can be had for pennies, basically, if that's how you want to say it. This game can be had for like really just pennies. I don't know. We'll go this way. Is what I'm hoping the way we're supposed to go. This is the way I went, so this is the way we're going. There we go. Emerald Power. No, it's still going? I've literally never been that far, so that was cool. I guess you just take time cleaning up each side. I haven't been this far in a while, so. But yeah, that's basically it for this review, really. That's really all I really wanted to say. I'm not really actually gonna try and beat this level. I am real quick. For prices, this game can be had for, when I say pennies, I really mean you could probably find this game at most. I found this game, you could find, from what I saw, you can get this game for literally like $5 in a lot of places, maybe even cheaper on certain consoles. Other versions of the game, like I will do since this game does have multiple versions, I will do what is the definitive, depending on how many versions it has, I will do what is the definitive version of this, depending if it has a Master Genesis version. Just for you odd pinball fans out there, I don't mean odd like weird, I mean odd like few. Because, there's really not that many pinball fans left, and if you do avidly enjoy pinball games, cool. Like, that's what your thing is. I avidly enjoy Sega games. I just don't understood pinball games, and there's microtransactions in pinball games. What do you pay for? Is what I really would like to know. Like, what are you paying for? Extra balls? That has to be it, what you're paying for. Like, also, yes, this game does extra lives, but yeah, this game can be had for cheap. We're talking $5 in a lot of places, maybe even cheaper in a couple more if you can find it that cheap. Is it worth a pickup? Well, do you love pinball, or do you need this in your collection? Is this like a must-own? Are you collecting all the Sonic Genesis games? Is this like a must-own type of game? If you answer yes to one of those questions, then yeah, this is worth it. If you're not looking for this because you want to complete your collection or because you really like pinball games, I'd say skip this one. It's not a must play. It's just okay. It's not like one of those games like you just need to play or not complete. Like, if you don't play this game, what are you doing with your life? You've done something wrong. It's just really not that. But that's really gonna do it for me in this review. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to emulate Sonic Spinball, I keep saying pinball, it's Spinball. If you want to emulate it, go ahead. It's not really a big deal in my opinion. It is cool to see a nice little spin-off Sonic game, but it's really not worth too much time and effort. It can be a little challenging, and if you play, that's really gonna do it. And to think they charged $50 for this back in the day. But it's not bad. Like I said, it's not bad. It's more just like mediocre. It's just there. But that's really gonna do it for me. I hope you enjoyed. If you're new here, please feel free to like, subscribe, share the video, as that would really make my day, and I'm really trying to hit 150 subscribers. But until next time, see you, Slayers.